don't look at this painting the way you look at most art. It feels like you've walked into a dream someone couldn't let go of. At first, everything looks perfect. Temples lined up in impossible harmony. Different civilizations resting side by side. Stone shaped as if it listened carefully before becoming solid. This is the architect's dream, and like most dreams, it says more about the person who imagined it than the world it shows. Nothing here feels random. Every column is where it's supposed to be. Every arch feels intentional, like it was placed with a reason in mind. This is what the architect wants. A world where ideas actually work, where vision turns into reality, where order wins. But if you slow down and really look, you realize this isn't a city, it's a timeline. Ancient temples sit beside Gothic spires. Faith reaches upward while reason spreads outward. Domes of logic and empire rise calmly in the distance. It's like watching human history unfold all at once. This isn't architecture meant to keep the rain out. It's architecture meant to say something. It's a quiet admission that we're never fully content just existing on the earth. We feel the need to shape it, organize it, leave proof that we were here. An architect doesn't just build structures, they build answers to time. Stone becomes a way of saying, I mattered. And in the middle of all this ambition, the architect is resting. He isn't working, he isn't measuring or building, he's imagining. Because everything real begins there. Long before the first stone is placed, a world already exists in someone's mind. This painting understands something very human, that deep desire for things to make sense. To live in a world that feels more ordered than the one we're given. Every architect in some way is reacting to chaos, to decay, to the fact that nothing lasts. They draw straight lines in a universe that bends. They try to create balance where time constantly pulls things apart. They reach for permanence in a world that doesn't offer it. And even the most beautiful dreams carry tension, because history tells the same story every time. Ruins, columns crack, domes collapse, water fills places where people once gathered. This truth is quietly sitting inside the painting. The architect doesn't dream because perfection is possible. He dreams because living with imperfection is hard. That's why architecture isn't just technical work. It's philosophy you can walk through. Every building answers a question whether we realize it or not. What do we believe about beauty, about order, about our place in time? Ancient temples believed in harmony with the universe. Gothic spires believed in reaching beyond the human. Classical buildings believed in reason and proportion. Each style reflects how people saw the world, and this painting brings them all together. Not to say one was right, but to show that the desire behind them never changed. Different eras, same longing. To build something that lasts longer than we do, to be remembered without having to speak, to push back, even briefly, against being forgotten. The real dream of the architect isn't fame, it's coherence. A world where things feel intentional, where form and meaning line up, where nothing feels accidental. But the most telling part of this painting is what isn't there. No workers, no mess, no mistakes, no half-built structures falling apart. The dream removes effort, and that's how you know it's a dream, because real creation is slow, it's frustrating, it's uncertain. The architect imagines perfection because reality always pushes back. Still, the dream matters, because without it, nothing would ever be built. Every city starts as an idea that feels unrealistic. Every monument begins as dissatisfaction with what already exists. This painting isn't naive. It knows the dream won't last, but it also knows something important, that trying to create order, even temporarily, is part of what gives life meaning. We build knowing it won't stay. We design knowing time will undo it. We imagine knowing the final result will fall short. And we do it anyway. That's the quiet courage behind creation. So when you look at the architect's dream, don't ask whether it could ever exist. Ask why we keep needing it. Why every generation tries again to make stone reflect thought. Why we keep drawing straight lines in a world that erases them. Because the architect's dream was never really about buildings. It's about refusing to disappear quietly. And in that refusal, even for a moment, we create something that feels like meaning.